It's funny. It's 9/11, 2022, and I don't see any Facebook posts saying remember, always remember, never forget the lives that were lost, the brave firefighters, police officers that rushed into two burning buildings that were collapsing around them to save people, only to lead to their deaths. The honor and brotherhood that arose because of that in the American heart and soul. What happened to those days where we were proud to be an American? I have not forgotten, and I will always remember. We fight many battles, many fronts. Our government is labeling patriots as terrorists or possible terrorists. I'm probably on every list they've got. I've been investigated twice. Weak men make hard times. Hard times make hard men. Hard men make good times. Good times make weak men. It is time for the hard men, the true men, to start stepping forward. And the funny thing is, for those of my generation, Generation X, it's going to be our children and their children once they get of age. We are our future. We raise our children to be the future. If you raise your children to be weak and coddle them and not make them strive and work for everything that they get, then you make weak children, which has led to the downfall of this nation. And the only light we have is the children that were raised by good mothers and fathers who honor those that came before us, that honor the founding fathers. And despite popular belief, and the vast majority that think everything should be Christian, our government wasn't founded on that. It was founded on Christian beliefs, yes, but they believed in the freedom of everyone having the ability to worship and follow their gods. I know Wiccans that are patriots, Druids that are patriots. Hell, I've even met a couple Satanists that are patriots. Because this is the only country in the world that allows us to do and live our lives in peace the way we want to. Up until recent times, the last 10 years or so. Well, maybe a little longer than that. It's been slow coming. Things in life, trials. And the Sad thing is, the hardest times haven't hit yet. And the leaders of our new world will arise from it. Because only the strong will survive. Raise your children well. Raise your children right. Never forget. Always remember. Pay honor and respect to those that have came before us and those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Because we come from every race, religion, ethnic background. The most shunned upon us fought side by side. On the battlefield, there is no difference in religion. We are brothers. And it won't be long. Many parts of the country, crime rates are going through the roof. Criminals are being emboldened by lax policy and no need for bail. Beat somebody up, rob somebody, stab somebody, you're out the next day. Or they can commit crimes again. All at the same time, they're trying to take away our right to defend ourselves, take away our right to bear arms. That is the great equalizer. Our founding fathers knew that, because that is the only way to keep our freedoms, to keep our government from becoming tyrannical. Because they know as long as we have the ability to defend ourselves, they cannot have absolute power. What keeps our rights secure? What keeps? You can say the Constitution defends our right to free speech. It defends this right and that right. But what is it but a piece of paper unless you have the ability to defend that piece of paper? That's why the Second Amendment is the only amendment that was written as an absolute. It is the only one that says shall not be infringed. Everything else says Congress shall not, or this or that or whatever else. The Second Amendment, no one, no local or federal government shall infringe upon that right. So, it is up to you. Because it's coming where they're going to ban the firearms. Are you going to roll over? Or are you going to keep your weapons and face the consequences? Or will you band together and deal with the consequences? All choices you all have to make individually or collectively. That is for you to decide. Me? No questions asked. The government already knows what I'm going to do, because I already told them. You come for my weapons that I own legally, that I train with regularly. Be ready for it, because I'm not giving up. I'm not turning over my weapons. That is my right, not given by a government, but given by God or gods, the creator or creators, whichever your belief is. Watch for the distractions. There's so many things happening that you can't follow it all. I got sucked into a few of them, got distracted. That's why I've been silent for a while. Looking, stepping back, watching. Learn from my mistakes. On this 9/11, I remember. And I thank every man and woman that risked their lives or sacrificed their lives to save the innocent lives of those that suffered from the horrible attack that we understood, that we took. A cowardice act. Calculated. And as my father and grandfather, great-grandfather, United States Marines, taught me long time ago, never forget, never forgive, and never surrender. With that, it's Louisiana Free Patriot. God bless these United States. God bless each and every one of you. Y'all have a great Sunday.